We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Polar Bears and the Chicago White Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Francis Spencer will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping up now, Ryan McDaniel having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Fouled away.
First pitch, 7-11.
The 0-1 pitch. And he got him.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Brock Barreto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
De La Rosa is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The second baseman, Ricky Marchand.
Standing in, Ricky Marchand, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good 2-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball in.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north, south, east, west?
I thought east-west, E-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate. Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 2-1. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Count remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Virgil Morrison, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
At the plate, Ronnie Mauricio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 14 on the season, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Into the box, Jeremy De La Rosa. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 6 home runs and 28 RBIs. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Still even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Digging in, Dino Geronimo. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
De La Rosa aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two balls and two strikes now. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Jimmy Brunson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Now in the box, Justin Williams. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Watney goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 1 inning in the books here. White Sox on top, 2-0. Coming to the plate now, George Edler. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Quentin Broadway.
At the plate, Quentin Broadway, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Breaks is bad as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Ready now, Sito Nakajima. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Grounded to first. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Jones. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Jones is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Miguel Geraldo. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played two full. The White Sox lead this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, Tom Wood, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Two and 0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
First offering on its way. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a drive out to left center field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The right fielder, Ryan.
Now to the plate, Ryan McDaniel, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
1-1 home. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Brock Barreto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Barreto stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Ricky Marchand. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Second and third, 2 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now. 1-2. Here it is.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. And he is in there.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So coming to the plate, Jeremy Pitts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. One and 2. Here it is. Full count now, 3-2. George Edler would be next. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Now at the plate, George Edler. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, the 198th of his career. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. To the plate now, Quentin Broadway. Fouled off. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And it's fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So digging in now, Sito Nakajima 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. From the belt, the pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and the runner back. Another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And it's 1-2.
Now, 1-2.
Runner goes for second. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. So a full count now.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Brunson has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the third coming up. The Polar Bears lead this one 5-2.
They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasized the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard." Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop, Robbie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Mauricio playing here in his age 31 season. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Up next for Chicago, Jeremy De La Rosa. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So now to the plate, Dino Geronimo. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Count is 1-2 now. Fouled off. And it's fouled away.
If you're on the mound right here, why not continue to climb the ladder if he's going to continue to swing at it?
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Standing in, Keston Hiura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Polar Bears on top 5-2. Francisco Morales answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So stepping in, Tom Wood. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In now, Colin Watney. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Ryan McDaniel, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
This one's flared off to the right side. De La Rosa is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. At the plate, Justin Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. The 2-0.
Ball 3.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Lined hard toward right center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. The 2-2. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Here's a chopper to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Geraldo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Popped him up. Barreto is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail 5-2. ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Brock Barreto.
0.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. A ball and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Ricky Marchand. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Marchand is carrying around batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. All even now, 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Fouled away. Runners on first with one down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Into the box now, George Edler. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
A little bit of breathing room here as they lead by 3, but the big part of that, go back to this guy's last at-bat when he hit that big grand slam.
That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
This is line to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Into the box, Quentin Broadway. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Look out, 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That evens it up, 1-1. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is offered out of the zone and missed. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. Syracuse leads this one 6-2. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Caver Ruhi.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronnie Mauricio. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Hit well on the ground to first. 1 there. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Ready for another chance? Jeremy De La Rosa, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
2 out, nobody on. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2. Squared that one up just a little late. Lifted the other way to left center. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Wood.
The third baseman, Tom Wood.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's out.
This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate now, Ryan McDaniel will swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. He'll go to the bag for 1. Over to second, a double play. On to first. They got him. A triple play. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 6-2. Nelson Ibanez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Ibanez.
Leading off the inning, Dino Geronimo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in now, Keston Hiura, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Hiura hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
The 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 25.
Settling in now, Jimmy Brunson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
1-0 the count. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Step on the bag for 1, but 1's all they get as the run scores.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Striding in, Justin Williams. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Ripped down the first base line. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Popped him up. Marchand will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Syracuse is on top here, 6-3. Ricky Swan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Ricky Swan.
Stepping in, Brock Barreto. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-0. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Ricky Marchand. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Gonna be a tough play. And there are 2 away now. George Edler will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the 3rd inning of the ballgame as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. The 1-1.
Ball.
Shoots this one over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Safe at the plate as they tack on 1 more to make it 7-3 now. Well, as show track will demonstrate here, the result of that play may have been much different if not for the great speed. He was pumping his arms, chugging the legs the whole way, and made it just in time to score the run. Into the box now, Quentin Broadway, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with the 2-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Sito Nakajima would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Set. Here's the 3-1. Popped him up. Ruiz has a play, and that's the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Polar Bears are out on top 7-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Ryan Jones.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Fastball well outside. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Stepping in now, Miguel Geraldo, as he'll go after a curveball off the plate at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Keibert Ruiz, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
None out, runners at first and second. And this will be fouled away.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Elton Finnegan comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Standing in now, Ronnie Mauricio, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Fouled away. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3 and 1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
May have swung at ball 4 that time, and a little late to boot. Full count now. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Coming to the plate now, Jeremy De La Rosa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Finnegan is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher. Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dino Geronimo. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. Syracuse is on top 7-5. Aaron Grimm has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Aaron Grimm.
Leading off the inning, Sito Nakajima, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Nakajima.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. De La Rosa is in his tracks now. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Tom Wood. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year as they open up an 8-5 lead.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Into the box, Colin Watney, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Geronimo is there, 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ryan McDaniel. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the third base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Polar Bears lead it 8-5. Lawrence Chamberlain is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Lawrence Chamberlain.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Grounded back up the middle. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Brunson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 1-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Just hung in there on that one. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The next 3-2. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Stepping into the box, Justin Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
Check outside.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-0 now. Ryan Jones will be next. Line drive to left. Pitts is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter, Ryan Jones.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan Jones. He's set. Here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. And it's now an 8-7 ball game. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. In now, Miguel Geraldo.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Inside.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And the pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead, and this is now an 8-7 ball game. Gil Abreu comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Number 0.
From the stretch, Brock Barreto is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here it comes. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in, Ricky Marchant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
There and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder. And that one is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 32 now for the season as they jump ahead by 3.
Now that the left fielder.
At the plate, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. Ruiz over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, George Edler. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
We got full count.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now at the plate, Quentin Broadway. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And there he goes towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box, Sito Nakajima, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
This is foul right side. The 1-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Throw into second. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
The third baseman, number 8.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Shane McClanahan takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 62, Shane McClanahan.
At the plate now, Tom Wood, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Syracuse leads it 11-7. Frank Lopez takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Keibert Ruiz will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Lopez has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here's the 1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Lopez stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
The 2-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Watney corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Ruiz is retired, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ronnie Mauricio. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. Here it is, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping into the box, Jeremy De La Rosa. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Striding into the box, Dino Geronimo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-0 home. Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Polar Bears led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Virgil Morrison gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Francis Spencer worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 11 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the White Sox, 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.